Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to do a little rant on the Fed here, because I'm just sick and tired. I'm fed up with hearing, Bernanke's face and talking about all this crap, and now it's a weekly deal. The big deal was a couple weeks ago, he was at Jackson Hole and he was supposed to deliver this QE stuff. Certainly then, it didn't happen, but now it's this week, because the FOMC is having their freaking minutes on Thursday. And I hear, I read Bernanke's comments, and he's all upset now that, well, we can't get no investors in this wonderful market we got. The Fed's got these two. They say they got a dual mandate, and one of them's for inflation, and the other one's for dealing with employment. Which, anybody can explain to me how this country got so screwed up that now we got shadow bankers who are in charge of employment, and not to mention inflation. I mean, what the hell business is it of theirs? But see, now we can't have that anymore. Everything's got to be just controlled and micromanaged. So now they want to add a third part now. See, the Fed's third mandate is restoring investor confidence, right? Well, you know what, Fed? You built this friggin' thing. Now don't be surprised that nobody wants to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Although, you've got the markets up to 2007 highs by doing nothing more than just printing this money and stuffing it into monetizing the debt is what they're doing, stuffing it into stocks and bonds and all this bullcrap. Now they want the investor to come back in. It's like, well, what are you mad that you don't have enough people to freaking rob anymore? Is that what the sticking point is here? You thought you'd pump it back up and there'd be like this rush to get back in and everybody would pile in and then you'd rape everyone again? And don't be surprised that nobody wants to come into these markets, man. What are you surprised about? Anybody could see that it's a freaking fraud. Oh, sure, you got plenty of people out there that are, oh, they'll take their cut if they got it kind of figured out. If you got the big bucks, oh, you can do like these primary dealer banks, I guess. You could go buy these bonds and know that you can flip them back and make a little 0.02%, profit. But, Fed, I mean, you built this thing. It's like if you got a kid and you just spoiled him and, spoiled him rotten, and every time there was a little trouble, you just, promised everything would be okay. Well, now he's a friggin' basket case. He's in school or something and causing all kinds of problems. And you can't blame the kid. It's your friggin' fault. You raised him. You know, I hope this thing falls apart on them real soon in like the most spectacular fashion that's ever been seen. I hope it just goes out of control. Now everybody's expecting, well, I read today, well, the market expects 850 billion in like new QE, QE3 or QE new or whatever the hell they're calling it now. And one of these times, it's going to be the little boy who cried wolf. I mean, this will be like the 20th time in a row or something. Everybody thought that this Fed's going to deliver this QE free money for the markets and all this, but it hasn't happened. Oh, they're doing stuff behind the scenes, sure. Well, they're issuing bonds and buying it themselves, so they're monetizing the debt. But that doesn't mean that there's, free money flowing to justify anything. So now as the economy is basically the worst it's ever been. I mean, there's tons of there's tons of pieces out there that show that, I mean, the economy is as bad as during the Great Depression right now. But the markets, oh, they're at all-time highs. So I don't know. In closing, Fed, I don't feel sorry for you at all. I mean, I hope you people have to. I hope all of them have to get never a moment's rest for the rest of their friggin' lives and have to just go into hiding in whatever the damn secret places they built and all this. I hope they all have to leave the countries that they're in. I don't feel sorry for them in the least. You know, Fed crying that they don't know. Oh, we got to get it. Investor confidence back. Oh, got to get investor confidence back. Tell it to somebody who's not like in the battered housewife syndrome that you guys have built. You know, oh, we're just gonna beat you, but you just better just sit there and just take it. Now we want your confidence again. Not gonna happen with me, that's for sure.